He made a couple of cock-ups, right? Yep. But other than that, he brought in most of the money, right? Yep. You two, the stronger team, so to speak, bring in £350 of a business. The golf place, I mean, look, you know, 7 units.
In terms of the product selection, that was obviously a huge mistake.
So whose fault was that huge mistake?
Well, in terms of the fish spot, I went with Gabrielle's opinion on that.
I did, you know, personally, I know I've bought,
that was your idea, the fish thing?
Yeah, we got 3 packages from one place and with the hope that one of them would work. And
no matter how many offers you got there, the whole fish thing was flawed in the beginning. Look, I think we've gone far enough. Here we are in the 10th week, and I have really got to decide who's staying in this process, OK? What I'm going to ask now is that all 3 of you step outside, and I'm going to have a final chat with Nick and Karen, and then we're going to come back in here, and I'm going to decide who's leaving and who's staying, OK?
Thank you.
Right, off you go. Well, Stephen and Gabrielle, I don't know what is going on there with those two.
They were equally as bad as each other throughout the task. It was unstructured, it was chaotic, and it lacked any sort of direction.
I mean, Gabrielle, when she came into the process, she started off, you know, quite fiery. She had a bit of a spark about her. I'm just wondering, as we crank up the complexity of this thing, whether she's under a lot of pressure and just can't hack it, you know? Ricky, he might have brought in the most amount of money here, but actually this is the 4th time he will be in the final 3. Would you send the 3 of them in, please?
Yes, Lord Sugar will see you now.
Right, well, on this particular task, Ricky, give me your honest opinion of who should go.
On this particular task, I put responsibility to both Gabrielle and Stephen. I think they both are hugely at fault. I think although I did make mistakes on the way and I'm man enough to admit them, I brought in over £6,000. If there were 3 of me, we'd have beaten the other team. Stephen buckled under the pressure that he put on himself last week. Absolutely buckled. Gabrielle, unfortunately, didn't support Stephen.
You sure, Ricky?
Well, I can tell you, I got a telephone call from you saying, Ricky, I really feel the pressure, the stress is on me. It's hard for me to have to motivate my project manager. I'm not a one-man band, but on this occasion, I was a one-man band.
I think to say me and Gabriella are both responsible is for your standards, Ricky, that's a really weak answer.
Let's look at your negotiation here.
In your honest opinion, which of us is more culpable? Just give me an answer at least.
Absolutely think it's
not
not
a cop-out.
If
you ask me a question, I'll give you an honest answer.
OK, well, you just asked me a question, so give me an honest answer. I think both of you are at fault. If I had to say who's stronger at fault, yourself. You buckled, you're saying you're as good at negotiating as me. You made £350 between 2 of you. How good's that negotiation skills? Terrible.
Okay, you've totally taken yourself away from the possibility of blame in regards to the Hertfordshire Spa. I did say quite explicitly to both of you, my next on the block here, but I'm totally want to go with this. I think it's a winner.
My point is, if you felt so strongly about this, Stephen, about this spa, you should have gone to that spa.
I made a fatal error and respected your opinion.
So you made one mistake there, and the rest of the mistakes in the day were negotiating, rubbish negotiating, no money.
You know what? I'm going to actually put something out here. I'm going to put something out here.
This was judged upon
Ricky, you've been talking non-stop.
You asked me a question, and I'm saying no. You just said, may I?
May I actually speak here?
No, you may not.
Look, Ricky, you've made yourself clear.
Yeah. OK. Yes,
Stephen, without opening up the same old can of worms again, try and explain to me then why you don't feel you are responsible for the failure of this task.
Blood Sugar, on all previous tasks, all bar none, I've went with a gut feeling and influenced somebody within the team to run with it, whether it be a pitch, whether it be a name of a sauce, whether it be a product selection, whatever it is. I'm a fighter and I'm going with it. Now, Gabrielle, for me, you're not demonstrating for me a fight. I want to hear from you on the task, Stephen. I totally disagree with that.
You always bring up this thing about I don't do anything. Maybe I'm not as articulate as the other 2 boys, but at the end of the day, my ideas, I do try and put them across, and to be honest, out of all 3 of us, I think I'm a more rounded candidate. I've excelled at selling, something I don't do on a normal day-to-day basis. Design I've done, you know, in the briefs I always give analysis of what I think should be, you know, should be done.
So who's responsible for the failure of this task?
I would say it is Stephen. I think he did lots of plots. At the end of the day, what did you do apart from go along with me?
Come on, come on. This is the most passionate, and I like it, honest to God, this is the most passionate I've seen you throughout the whole process. If you were like this on the day, we would have got a better result, and that's the truth.
Stephen, why should you stay in this process?
The simple reason why I should stay, Lord Sugar, is that from me, you are going to get somebody who will make mistakes, but will come up the next day with a fresh mind, a fighting spirit, and do the same thing again. I can guarantee you that. From a business partner's point of view, I'll always be straight down the line, always highlight my weaknesses and strengths. That's what I'm like.
Ricky, why should you be my business partner?
I am not only fantastic at what I do in my industry, I've learnt so many tremendous lessons from what you've showed so far. I've implemented them in every task once you've taught me a lesson. I'm such a great prospect for the future. I would really like to think that you see that in me.
And Gabrielle, you are a nice girl, but I'm looking for a business partner here. Not looking, you know, for a friend, yeah? I've got enough friends. I don't need any more friends, OK? So I remember at the very, very early stages of this process that you was actually had a kind of a fighting spirit about you, and I'm wondering whether you've still got it.
I do have a fight in me, and I do really, really want to win this. And I still do contribute, and I still do try my hardest. You know, Stephen may not think I did well, but, you know, he was so indecisive. One minute we're doing this, one minute we're doing that, chopping and changing.
Yourself. I think you performed to your capability. Just focus on yourself,
can you let me finish, please?
Yeah, of course, but think about you.
Yes, can you let me
Steve,
finish?
stop being so condescending. Let us speak.
And in every task, I do try and adapt myself to the person I'm dealing with.
OK. Listen, we can go on and on here, and I'm going to summarise how I see things, which are really going to take into account this task here and the past 10 weeks. Ricky, I must admit, you did sell some stuff here, but also you made what I consider to be a belligerent decision not to go to the spa, which I think was a very, very serious mistake. Stephen, you leapt across that table there, virtually, saying, please make me the project manager. I will win, right? And you haven't won.
No.
It's as simple as that. There was an air of panic that I can detect, and I heard that from Karen, and I've heard it from your colleague also. Gabrielle, I don't think you contributed much in this task at all. To be honest with you. Over the course of the 10 weeks, I've observed you in this boardroom, and I've got to weigh up who has a chance of being my business partner. Just like to reiterate that it is the person whom I feel is most responsible for the lack of contribution in the task that leaves. And on that basis, I've got to say that, Gabrielle, as nice a person as you are, it is with regret that you are fired.
And I'd like to thank you very much for the opportunity, and well done, boys, and thank you very much.
Right, well, there's no smoke without fire. Stephen, you asked me for the chance to be the project manager. I gave you the chance. You told me you were going to win. You didn't win. You lost. And I think on that basis, I've made a decision, and that is that you're also fired.
Okay. Nick, Karen, thank you very, very much. I appreciate everything you've done.
Ricky, you are quite precise in what you do and what you say. You present yourself well. You didn't win when you were project manager. And, you know, again, more mistakes on this occasion. And I have to go from my gut instinct. So I think that I'm going to say to you on this last occasion, go back to the house and I'll see you on the next task.
Thank you, Lord Sheriff. I learned from all my mistakes.
Good luck.
Well, look, 10 weeks into this process, and it really boils down to the calibre of the people. Stephen, well, he obviously made a right mess of this anyway. The figures tell me that. And I'm not sure that Gabrielle has been in her comfort zone for the last few weeks.
Plans for me now are really just to get to grips with the businesses I already have, just make them a success, and again show everyone that behind the smile there is a brain, and I'm going to go far in life.
I only wish I could turn back time, and if I could, I would have stuck to my gut feeling. My gut feeling was to send Ricky to the hotel retreat. A bit frustrating, a bit gutted about that.
Guaranteed gone, Stephen. The question is there a second gone? I mean, imagine if just Stephen came back, we'd all be shocked.
And Gabby, if she's fought a corner, she'll be coming back as well.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Anyone else?
Hey, pal.
You joking?
Double.
Yes!
I'm a lonesome, guys.
Well done, mate. We knew you were about. There's a peppermint tea there.
Congratulations, mate.
Lord Sugar did come out and said, I'm not looking for friends. Felt like the smallest man in the world sat there opposite Lord Sugar, Nick and Karen on that big boardroom. Just felt like about that big. My track record doesn't look good, so I had to fight. I learnt a lot of things. I could have done things a lot better.
In the fight for Lord Sugar's £250,000 investment, 5 candidates remain. Next time.
Your task is to create an affordable luxury range.
Premium products.
It's going to be too fruity.
It's like heaven.
It's a bit boring, it's a bit safe.
Testing times.
I'm a bit worried about our brand.
OK, come up with a different idea then.
Sweet thing.
Really, I was actually a little bit confused.
It's not distinctive enough. I think it's a little bit too bland.
The countdown to the final has begun.
You're fired.